gold Lego objects, and then the targeting icon will be based on the nickname. So, for example, Charmander, Charizard, the flame Pokemon, his targeting icon will be based on a flame. And then fighting type would have a special finishing move based on its nickname. So that, for example, Hitmonlee, the kicking Pokemon, would have a kicking finishing move. And then water type would be able to swim underwater and spray water. And targeting icon, same as fire type. And then flying type will be able to fly, duh. And then grass type would be able to activate the growth pots. I don't know exactly what they're called, but like the area where you would use the earth element from the elemental ketone, they would be able to use those without the elemental ketone. And then poison type would be able to spray poison into the same machines that you spray water into, but when you spray poison into it, it would do like the opposite of what it usually does. So for example, if the machine usually made a plant grow, the machine would make the plant die. And then electric type will be able to use the electricity coils. And then ground type will be able to dig. Psychic type would be able to mind control and move elements with magic around them. And then rock type would be able to turn into a rock statue of themselves on shield points. And then ice type would work just like how Frozen did in the Lego Incredibles game. And then bug type would be able to summon a swarm of itself that moves to the objects. So for example, Caterpie would summon a swarm of Caterpie to move the object. And then dragon type would be able to enter special hatcheries, and it would activate a mini game where like it would be a maze, and like the starting point would be indicated by the Pokemon, the head of the Pokemon. The head of the Pokemon is the oldest, right? And then ghost type Pokemon would be able to walk through swarms of ghosts without being hurt. Dog type will be able to command like minions, kind of like how characters like the Joker can do in Lego DC Supervillains. And then steel type would have the silver hearts, which means they don't take as much damage per attack. And then last but not least, fairy type would activate a mini game where like you would be brought into a giant room and like you had to find a random number of that Pokemon. For example, Jigglypuff, if you activated the minigame as Jigglypuff, you would have to find a certain number of Jigglypuffs in the room. And that's all for the characters. And then as for the ballerina, like I said, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know the name of this place, but like it would be like either Rhyme City or the cage match area where we saw Blastoise and Charizard in the trailer. Thanks for watching. Uploads are infrequent because they're based on movies I've seen in theaters. Although I haven't seen the movie yet, but you know what I mean. So yeah, bye. Here's what I mean by that. So like with, let's see if I can get these into frame somehow. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna hold these and hope they don't break because of my cerebral palsy. For example, with hold on, guys. I'm just trying to work out how to hold these on camera. So like with Supergirl and the TARDIS here, like Ditto would be able to transform into not only Supergirl and the TARDIS, like their in-game models, but he would also transform into the literal figures. Let me put it down hopefully without breaking it. And so other than Ditto, with the exception of Ditto's transform, all the Pokemon would have abilities based on what type they are. So I have a list right here. I just need to. I lost the list, but here. I remember what I wanted to say for each type, so let me just get a list of the types, and I'll know what I want to say. So, and then while I'm looking it up, I will say that, like, with Gen 8 coming out soon, for an example, each time a new Pokemon is added, it will be added into this game. So, hold on, let's just load. Okay, so each type, each Pokemon would have abilities based on their type. So, normal type would activate special panels that would activate a minigame based on their nickname. So, for example, Ditto is known as the Transform Pokemon. So he would activate a minigame based on the word transform. And then Fire type will be able to melt gold. Hey guys, this is the part where I usually say I just got back from seeing the Pikachu, but I haven't actually seen the movie yet because I'm seeing it after prom, and I do not want to record this video at 4 in the morning. So everything in this video is just based off the trailers and stuff. So it'll be a fun pack. The minifigure itself would be Tim, I believe his name is, the main human character, and he will be able to swap to the Pikachu. And then Tim's abilities, I haven't seen the movie, but since he's working with the Pikachu, I would guess intelligence and something like a teenage-ish. I'm thinking like technology stuff, and he seems to be a bit on the shorter side, so the cross faces. And then he'll be able to transform into the Pikachu, and his abilities will be intelligence, and his other ability I'll get to in a moment. So, the gadget in this case would be a Pokeball, however you want to say it. And then how it would work is like when you put it on the base, it would summon a random Pokemon. Now, the the only Pokemon that would have ability unique to itself, besides the Pikachu himself, would be Ditto. And then Ditto would be able to transform into not only every character and vehicle in the game, but also every like all of the physical figures.